Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see, I'm still wearing my same shirt from my BoxyCharm video. And if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down in the video in the description box down below. But anyway, today's video is going to be me testing out my, well, not really testing out, but using my mother's makeup to create a full face. And yeah, so before we get into this video, be sure and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload, hit the like button if you liked this video or if you enjoyed it, and comment down below any video suggestions, comments, concerns, or whatever, questions. And yeah, let's get right on into this video. Okay, so I'm back from ransacking my mother's room, and I was able to put all the makeup I needed into this little bag right here. And yeah, so let's get right into this video. Okay, so I'm only using her products, and I'm using my like brushes and beauty sponge and whatever. So yeah. So first, there's this Milani Prime Light. Okay, that is all moisturized in, and it gave me a bit of a dewy glow, which is nice. Okay, so first I'm going to do my eyebrows after I had put on my face primer. So the two eyebrow products I have is this Jordana Fabubrow pencil. And I also have, I have this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Shape and Define. And that's a little spoolie thing. So I'm going to brush through my brows with this and then comb through it with the spoolie. Okay, brows are done. And next I'm going to be priming my eyes with this Motives eye base. I'm just going to be taking it on my finger and getting some of it and just putting it all over my eyelid. Okay, so now that I have the eye primer on, I'm going to be taking this cream shade right here, and I'm just going to be putting that all over my eyelid to set it. So next I'm going to be taking that same palette, and I'm going to be lightly dipping into this shade right here, and I'm just going to put that all up in my crease. I'm going to be taking this Luxie 121 brush, and I'm going to be dipping into that dark shade right down there. And I don't want to get too much, and I'm just going to be deepening it up my crease. Okay, there's that, a bit smoothed out. Now I'm going to be taking this Ulta Beauty sort of palette here, and I'm going to be dipping, into this blue shade actually right down here. And I'm just taking that on a flat top brush, and I'm going to be putting that in my crease and also outer V. Okay, there's that, and I'm going to be taking just that first crease brush that we use, and I'm going to be blending it all out so it looks seamless. Okay, there's that, and it's looking pretty good so far, kind of, a bit. It's kind of turning out a bit muted, sort of dull. But I actually kind of like it. I like how it's turning out. It complements my eyes. So I'm going to be taking that same palette and dipping into this little brown reddish shade. And I'm taking that just on a little mini rounded brush. And this is the Luxie 141. And I'm putting this in my outer V and a bit in my crease to sort of give that blue more definition. Okay, and I'm taking that same crease brush and just going over that rustic brown reddish shade that we used and blending that out. Okay, so that didn't really do anything from what I can see. Yeah, so there's that, and I'm going to try and add a bit more blue. Actually, yeah. Going back into that blue shade, and I'm just going to try and pack it on. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this more dense crease brush, and I'm just going to try and get the edges so I can still keep that blue nice and blue, and so it doesn't disappear. Okay, there's that, and I like how this is turning out. Okay, so now I'm going into my Mother's Z palette right here, and I'm going to be taking that blue shade right there, and I'm taking it on a dense flat packing brush, and I just want to put that right on the center of my eyelid, and I'm going to be taking some setting spray to try and get the most pigment out of it. So I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm dipping into this Pacifica Natural Minerals face palette, and this blue shade right down here, I'm just taking it on that same brush, and I just want a little bit of it and to put that right in the center. And I just want to take a small, like, itty bitty little brush here. This is the Luxie 111. I'm going in with no product on the brush. I'm just tapping in to make sure everything is nice and blended together. Now that that is looking absolutely stunning, I'm going to be taking a makeup wipe and just cleaning up the edges to give it sort of a point. And I'm just going to be taking a dry finger and just tapping that in to diffuse the product a bit. And now it's time to get right on into the face. So since I already put on primer, I'm just going to go straight into foundation. And so I'm going to be using this e.l.f. foundation, and this is in the shade Sand. I gave this to my mom a while ago, so hopefully it'll still be my shade, or roughly my shade. And I'm just going to take it and just squirt it on my face. Hopefully there's still product on here, in here. And I'm just going to be taking this little spongy and just blending this all in. From what I can see in my mirror here is that this is a tad bit dark, but I mean it works. So next I'm going to be concealing using concealer, and I'm using this CoverGirl Outlast All Day, and this is in the shade Light 820. So let's blend this out, and I'm using the tip end. Okay, so this actually looks really pretty. So next we have to, so I don't have a setting powder, so we're just going to go straight into bronzer, blush, and whatnot. And so I have two bronzers. One is in the Ulta Beauty little palette, and then the other is in the Pacifica palette. And it's that big pan right up there by my thumb, and then it's the one right here. So I think I might mix the two, maybe, but I'm going to start off with the Ulta one, and I am going to be taking it on a Morphe M530, and I am just going to be tapping in to the shade, and I'm just going to be bronzing / contouring my face. So again, I'm going to be taking the Pacifica palette or the Ulta palette, and I'm either going to be dipping into this blush or into this blush, which is that big mauve tone right there. I think I'm going to be dipping into the mauve tone of the Pacifica palette. Now I'm going to be taking my highlighting brush here, and I'm going into this Wet n Wild Illuminating palette. And I'm just going to be taking my brush and mixing it between all four of these shades. Okay, so I'm going to be taking this Luxie 121 brush and dipping into our blue shade. I'm going to be taking a clean, fluffy brush. A clean, fluffy brush. And I'm going to run that underneath my eyes. So now I'm dipping back into the Wet n Wild Illuminating palette. I'm going in with this light shade at the very end, and I'm just taking that on a Luxie 141, and I'm putting that in my inner corner. Now I'm going to put on some mascara, and then we're going to do our lips. Okay, and I'm going to be taking this Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in the shade Pink Love. And I'm just going to be lining out my lips. Okay, now that I outlined my lips, I'm going to be filling it in with this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. And this is in the shade, no idea, I don't know what the shade is. There's no shade name on here. But it's like this pink. So next I'm going to be taking this Too Faced Unicorn Tears. This is a little lip topper, and we're just going to be dabbing that on my lip. That's actually like really cute. So let's set this in place with the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. Okay, so this is the complete look of me using my mother's makeup. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. But be sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can see more videos from me. And if you want, you can hit the little notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. And be sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, then just leave them down there. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye!